you're looking at things from a negative standpoint, you can't grow. You know, when I pay tax in the US, I know the tax laws enough that I get money from the IRS back, right? Right? Because the tax laws are made to reward those who know the laws, right? So people that don't know the laws complain about the rich people. Oh, he doesn't pay tax. He makes so much money. He does that. I mean, that's ignorance. The tax laws allow all of that. The laws are set to encourage certain things. And if you do those things, you are rewarded for it. So it's not about complaining. It's about understanding. So ignorance is another reason why people are trapped in certain class. You know, there are people that see they don't want to pay tax in Nigeria because, oh, there's a bad government, they don't use the money well. What can you do about that? Nothing. It is the law, so you pay your tax, obey the law. Then you see it from a positive standpoint. Because as much as there's a bad government, I'm sitting down here right now, it's because there's a government, right? If there's no government, then there'll be no law. There'll be armed robbers breaking everywhere, right? I will not have somewhere that I have light. I will not have internet. You know, might not be the best, but we still need to be grateful for what we have. You know, so the way to break through different glass ceiling is to throw away the negative and see things from a positive standpoint, rather than being focused on the negative. Because once you're focused on the negative, it limits you. It limits your growth. Because and whatever you see is what you get, right? If you see the system as bad, the system will be bad to you. If you see the system as good, the system will be good to you. The system is neither good nor bad. The system is to you as you see it. Did I answer your question?
Yes, you did. Yeah. But I don't know if there's any hope for Nigeria though, but that's okay.
So the question is it Nigeria that I'm bothered about, or am I bothered about me as a person?
Well, I'm bothered about me, but you have family, right?
But is it, so the number one person I'm responsible for is me, Akin Akinbodunse, not my wife. My first responsibility is to me as a person. You get that? You understand that?
Right.
My first responsibility is to me as a person, not to my wife, not to my children. It's to me as a person. Because if me, I'm not okay, I cannot help any other person. Right? So it's not about Nigeria, right? Because I don't have control over Nigeria. So I cannot lose sleep over Nigeria. Nigeria has decided to vote 2 thieves, right? What can I do about it? Nothing. The only person that I'm responsible for is me. Even my wife, because she's an adult, I can only counsel her. She can take my counsel or not take my counsel. Right? But the number one person that I decide what class that person falls into is me. So irrespective of what Nigeria does or does not do, I am responsible to make sure that what I want still comes to pass. Right? Irrespective of what the exchange rate in Nigeria is, whether it's 1,000 naira to $1, right? I don't have control over that. But I have control over that. I can meet all my needs, all my expenditure needs, irrespective of what the exchange rate is. That is my own job. My job is not to be fighting anybody that keep the exchange rate down, keep the exchange this. That's not my job. I don't have control over that. What I have control over is, irrespective of what the exchange rate is, I must still be able to do the things I want to do and live the standard of living that I want. That is my responsibility. Do you understand? So Nigeria is not my problem. Me and my financial outlay is my responsibility. Yes, I pray for Nigeria. I pray for Nigerians. I pray for my family. I pray for my wife. I pray for my children. But you see, there's only so much I can do for them in determining their destiny, right? The only person I have 100% responsibility for is myself. Did I answer you?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, so that needs to be your focus. Because sometimes we miss it when we're too focused about other things that we don't have control over. But that's why we'll talk about locus of control. You have to look at your locus of control. What can I control? What can I not control? My energy needs to always be 80-20 at the minimum, focus on the 20% of the things I can control. Because that's what moves the lever of my life. All right. Toba, any question for you? Are we all together?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, great. Chidi, anything to add?
I was about saying got to go somewhere, but I mean, yeah, it's all flowing. You know, the point you made mention about taxes and all that. To be honest with you, when I see some guys, especially the guys in the US, talking about paying tax and not paying tax and how, you know, Uncle Sam, I'm kind of, they should come to Nigeria and see what it means. You pay tax, you have, I mean, you have a sense of security, you have good road, you know, basic infrastructure and all that. And in Nigeria, shame upon all those guys. We pay, it's only you and I that pay taxes. The guys that claim to be rich in Nigeria, they don't pay any taxes. So for me, that's the annoying part. They don't pay taxes. I remember once when I bought land, I know how much that land cost. And I know that's just a piece of the man's business. And you can't believe the tax they paid him and the wife in a year was less than 10% of what the tax should have been from, you know. So you know, CB.
Yeah.
That's what.
But the thing is that you can't control that. So you can't waste your energy on that. You have to put your energy where on things you can move, not things you can't move. You know, there's nothing you can do about that. So you can complain from now till that kingdom come. You don't have power over that situation. So I'd rather focus my energy on the things I can make a difference on. You know. So I mean, energy is limited, so you need to conserve energy and make sure that you focus your energy on where it matters, you know, not on things you can control, you know, so you can move, you can get the maximum movement of the lever of your life. Yeah. All right. That's all I have for today, and just a presentation of society. We're going to talk a whole lot more, talk about tax as we look at society in the next 3 weeks. You know, this year just focusing on the fact that there are different class based on socio-economic factors, and there's nothing stopping us from getting to number one. You know, that's God's mind. God's mindset is that we all be number one. You know, whether we get to number one or not, it's a function of ourselves. Whether we want it, don't want it, whether we're willing to pay the price or not, you know, that's what determines where we are at the end of the day. I mean, where we start from doesn't matter. You know, we all start from different places based on wherever, you know, where we end up is up to us. It's a function of what we did or did not do. So, and irrespective of where we find ourselves, we can do it, you know. So, and now we'll talk a lot more about that in the next 3 weeks. Is that okay? Can I let you go?
Yes.
All right. God bless. Have a great one. See you next week.
Okay.
Have a great week. God bless.
God bless.
All right.